Now, we have to discuss about that. What do you mean by a carboxylic acid? A carboxylic acid is an acid which will be having a functional group of C double bond O O H, right? This is the functional group of the carboxylic acid, right? Isn't it? A carboxylic
Hmm.
acid will be having this, right? C double bond O O H, right? This is the carboxylic acid, right? Now, whenever we are seeing a carboxylic acid will be very, very important for us to know that carboxylic acid will be always a weak acid. We are using carboxylic acid lots of times, right? We are using it lots of times. We are using, right? So if you see, when we talk about the carboxylic acid will be a weak acid. Now, carboxylic acid will be having a functional group of C double bond O O H, right? Clear? OH. So C O O H. This is the carboxylic acid we're getting, right? Done this part. So now if we see, when we talk about this portion, we have to know a very important thing over here, that how do you name a carboxylic acid? We take the name of the alkene, then we replace the E by what? Replace the E by oic acid. Is it clear? E by oic acid. That's the way we replace, right? Understood this part? We
Hmm.
replace the E by oic acid. Now, always remember that carbon has got 4 hands, right? So whenever we are doing C double bond O, how many hands are occupied in this carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hands has been occupied, right? Isn't it? And how many hands are free? O, H. Is it clear? Understood this part, right? So this is clear to you that carbon has got 4 hands, oxygen has got 2 hands, and hydrogen has got one
Hmm.
hand, right?
One
This is the way,
hand. Yeah.
one hand that we know, right? So this is the way we are doing what? This is the way we are doing this is the way we are doing the carboxylic acid. Now, when we name a carboxylic acid, can you do me can you do me a help? Can you tell me that suppose I'm trying to ask you this question. Can you tell me that what is this carboxylic named? This carboxylic acid name? Can you tell me?
A propanoic. Nee, this one, butanoic.
Butanoic acid. That was fast too also, right? Did it?
Hmm.
So how do you write down the condensed formula? I told you to write down condensed formula. This is a displayed
Condensed.
formula. We call it a displayed formula, showing all the bonds open up. How do you draw
Hmm.
the condensed formula? This is
Condensed
CH3,
formula.
CH3.
Hmm.
This is what? CH2. This
CH2.
is CH2. And this is
CH2.
what? COOH.
COOH.
So this is the condensed formula we're having, right? So
Hmm.
condensed formula is very, very important to know. Now, we have to know that how can we make the ethanoic acid? We can make the ethanoic acid by what? By oxidizing, right? We can take alcohol, we can take alcohol and we can oxidize it, right? And what we get? We get a carboxylic acid over here, right? Clear? Over here,
Hmm.
clear to you? So if you see that when we talk about a particular ethanoic acid, right? This can be prepared by oxidation of a alcohol. Always remember this, huh? This equation will be in the 90% grade question, right? They'll be in what? They'll be always in what? Alcohol will be oxidized to a carboxylic acid. Now over here, we are seeing that when we talk about this part, we are seeing that what is the oxidizing agent we have to use? Think of that. I told you in the last session that there can be two kinds of oxidizing agents we are using, right? What is the root? What the
KMNO4.
KMNO4? Very good answer, right? KMNO4, potassium permanganate. What is the ion? Plus
Iron
one,
is
minus
plus
one.
one and minus one.
So crisscross, you're getting what? Reverse crisscross, you're getting
KMNO4.
KMNO4 minus one and K plus one, right? This is the ion side.
KMNO. हाँ तो
A plus
KMNO4
one
होगा.
and MnO4 minus one crisscross, you're getting KMnO4. There's
Hmm.
another oxidizing agent. What is the oxidizing agent? Potassium dichromate, K2Cr2O7, right? This is the thing we are seeing, right? Okay, this
Which
is
can
clear.
be used in this particular.
Is it clear to you, right? So this is very important that if you see that
So
this is
there
the
are two oxidizing agents, right?
okay, okay, yes. Uh,
So does this use only KMNO4 or it can use both of them?
okay, just for a minute. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. Yeah, please to guide this thing.
What?
Please to guide me. You're saying something.
Yeah,
Potassium
yeah.
dichromate, we can use potassium dichromate. This is also another oxidizing agent. And KMNO4
हाँ,
is also
so
oxidizing agent,
okay,
right?
so we can use potassium dichromate and potassium permanganate as well.
But in your IGC syllabus, they have used KMNO4, right?
Okay.
So both you can use because KMNO4 you have to know this reaction. This reaction is very important. Can you open the book quickly? This
Yeah.
reaction practice is 218, right? Isn't it?
हाँ, I've marked
218
this
practice MnO4
important.
minus plus 8H plus 5E gives Mn2 plus H2, 4H2, right?
Okay.
This equation you mark because you know what? This is the way it behaves as the oxidizing agent. And there's a
Okay.
color change also. The color change from purple to colorless, right?
Purple to
Okay,
colorless.
purple to colorless goes, right? Is it clear? Purple to colorless. Fine.
Okay. Okay.
Did you get my point? So what we do, this is MnO4 minus, this is plus 7, plus 7. This
This
is
is
plus 2. This is plus 7, MnO4 minus 1. So this is plus 7. How to calculate? MnO4 minus 1. So this is minus 2. This is x.
-2. This is
So
x.
x plus minus 2 into 4 is equal to minus 1. X minus 8 is equal to minus 1, or x is equal to plus 7. Understood? Plus 7. Plus 7 goes to plus 2 over here. Can you see this? So what happens over here? Plus 7 going to plus 2. So what is happening over here? Gain of electrons into reduction and oxidizing agent. Is it clear?
Okay.
You get my point over here, huh? How to get gain of electrons, reduction, oxidizing agent, right? Oxidizing agent. Understood. So first point is that we can oxidize the alcohol to get a carboxylic acid, right? Now next part is that if you see when we talk about this, how to make by the fermentation process, we can make ethanoic acid by fermentation process. In the fermentation process, who oxidizes it? The bacteria will be oxidizing it. The biological way, isn't it? The biological way, isn't it? So do you know what? Have you heard of that? If you keep a alcohol open, right? So this alcohols will be always kept sealed. The bottle should be sealed or cap should be closed. Why? Because air oxidation happens, and what happens? Alcohol will be getting converted to the carboxylic acid, right? Isn't it? So if it is kept in air, what happens? Alcohol will be converted to the
Carboxylic
carboxylic acid,
acid.
right?
So what
Right.
what will be the general difference between
These two reactions. This
Nani,
reaction is yeah. Tell me.
the difference as it turns carboxylic acid?
Yeah, difference is this is alcohol, right? This is
Yes.
alcohol. This is ethanol. So if you keep a ethanol, any humans drink ethanol. So if you keep it is not advisable to keep ethanol the cap open
Yeah, but
after it is
isn't it
used.
identified somehow?
Yeah, you can identify it. You can identify. Very good question. IBD will be learning this, right? We can identify. We can identify this, right?
Okay.
We can use a reagent called as Fehling reagent and tolerance reagent to identify. Very good question. You have asked me IBDP questions. Yes, we can identify, right? Fine. Or we can do this also. It's very easy. You can put a litmus paper. You can put a litmus paper. Blue litmus paper will be turning red over here.
Okay, so
Understood?
that okay, so that's
But
acidic.
yeah, but blue litmus paper over here does not turn anything, right? But better
So
ways to, yeah, blue litmus paper won't be turning anything.
as in it stays blue, so this
It
shows
stays
a
booked, right?
identification
Isn't
of
it?
base.
Is it clear? Thank you.
Yeah.
So if you see that when we talk about this part, right, we have to know that if you see a particular part, right, we have to know that whenever we are seeing that the reaction, right, this reaction is super important, right, to convert it. Now in the biological way we discussed, we are doing it in air, right? Now what is the typical kind of the reactions of acid bases? We know it, that acid plus metal gives you what? Acid plus metal, tell me. Acid plus metal gives you salt
Salt plus
plus hydrogen,
hydrogen.
right? We know that acid plus base gives what? If you take a
Salt plus
acid
water.
plus base gives you salt plus water, right? First plus water.
Hmm.
And acid plus carboxylic, sorry, this is
Carbonate.
carbonate. Acid plus carbonate gives you salt,
Salt plus
water
carbon dioxide plus
plus water.
water.
Now over here you
Hmm.
learn this part. You know what? This is a very important part. The negative ion over here is what? This part you have to master. The negative ion is CH3CO minus, right? This is negative ion. Negative ion minus,
Okay.
right? Now, what you do? You do crisscross to find the salt. So CH3COO minus, isn't it? And what is Mg? Tell me which group? Group number 2. So Mg plus 2. So
Hmm.
what you do? See, in this ion, this is a rare ion where the negative part is written first, right? Isn't it? Write down this.
Okay. Okay, so
All
we
other
have to
compound,
basically displace it. No,
yeah, means that this hydrogen will be getting displaced by Mg.
displaced by
More
Mg.
reactive element displaces the less reactive element from its
The less
compounds, right?
reactive elements from
But
its
how
compound.
to find out the compound? You do crisscross, criss and cross. So
Okay.
CH3CO2 and Mg, isn't it clear? So this is the way we get,
Is
right?
negative one.
CH3CO2 Mg. Clear? Is it clear to you?
Okay.
Mg is plus 2. So you crisscross, criss, is you get to 2. and 1 is what over here, right? This thing you have to get trained. This thing will be a 90% above question, right? This part which I'm doing now, right?
Okay.
So how do you know the salt? Same thing, the negative ion. So CH3CO minus and Na plus 1. In the carboxylic acid, salts, we have to always write down the negative ion first. Rarely we do it, right? Always positive ion is written first, right? What we do? We do cross. So CH3CO Na. Is it clear to you? Get my point over here? Huh?
Sir, what if we write it like MgCH?
Yeah, you can write NaCH3CO. That else you can write. No worries. But we can have a special case where we write down the negative ion first for this carboxylic acid, right?
So we can't write Mg first.
Yeah, you can write. There's no issues. You can write MgCH3CO2 like this.
Oh, two,
You
huh?
can write, but usually this is also allowed, right? This is also
Okay.
allowed. Fine. So can you do me a favor? Suppose you are having a carbon ion. What happens? How do you write in the ion?
So
CH3CO minus
C double O
K
minus.
plus
Huh.
crisscross. What do you get? CH3CO
Case. Huh.
CO1 K1. Or you
K
can write
K1
KCH3CO also, right?
C double O.
But the better to write like this for the special case. Is it clear?
Hmm.
Now
Mm-hmm.
do one thing. Can you open up your copy quickly? Is it
H
clear? I'm just
plus
changing the
zinc.
question. I'm taking zinc, giving zinc over here. Zinc will be having +2 valency, right? Remember, huh?
Okay, okay, okay.
And here we're taking calcium carbonate, CaCO3, calcium carbonate we're taking. So what are the things we're getting, right? In it? Two good, right? We told that this is CH3CO minus. This is iron, see? This.
हाँ जी.
And H plus. Here it breaks to give a acid, right? But it is a weak acid, right? This is also, please can you open your book and mark it e to the power infinity, right? Carboxylic acid, mark it e to the power infinity. This is also e to the power infinity. This is a part where 90% question will be coming, right? Did you
Okay.
get my point? 90% question will
Okay.
be coming from here, right?
Okay. Okay.
So be very sure of it, right? It will be
ठीक है.
100% will be coming. Is it clear? Have you done it?
हाँ जी.
Thank you. Have you written this? Carboxylic acid, a weak acid. So what happens? It will be reversible sign you have to give, right? You have to give the reversible sign. Whatever the weak acid you are using, you have to give the reversible sign,
Okay.
right? Okay. The
Okay.
reversible sign should be given. That's a must, right? Okay.
Okay.
And what we get? We get less than, but it partly dissociates, we write, right? And isn't it? We write that it is partly dissociated, right? Those words we are using, right? It's partly
Hmm.
dissociated, not fully dissociated. Those things we tell, right?
ठीक है.
And now, have you done this? Have you done this? Zinc and carboxylic, this calcium carbonate, COCO3. Have you done
हाँ
this?
जी. हाँ जी, कर दी, आपको भेज दी, फोटो भेज दी.
Okay, fine. Solid gives you CH3CO2 Ca plus H2, right? And over here, what we do? We write over here. Here calcium carbonate COCO3. What we get? CH3. We get CH3 CO minus and Ca2 plus crisscross, right? We get what? CH3 COO2 Ca plus CO2 plus H2. That's the way.
Hmm.
Finally, we are
And
getting
that two
yeah,
stoichiometry.
yeah. Huh. ठीक है. Now over here,
Hmm.
next part is that we are seeing that when we make a ester, right? How do we make an ester? We make a ester. This is a very important topic we are trying to discuss, right? We make a ester by what? We can ester by using what? By using a carboxylic acid and alcohol. Is it clear?
Alcohol.
Fine. A carboxylic acid and alcohol. That's a very important part. We know that we have to take a carboxylic acid and an alcohol. What happens? A condensation reaction happens. Is it clear? What happens? A condensation reaction. How does the condensation reaction happens? This OH group and the H group, this will be getting eliminated, right? Understood? As H2, right? Clear? We did amides also today. You
Hmm.
understood that? So the OH group and H group, this gets eliminated as H2, right?
H2O.
And where the bonds forms? Here. Huh? Clear? I'm just trying to stretch the bond. See here. Can you see the bond? Pink. And to see. Understood. This bond is this, right? Clear?
हाँ
Any
जी.
question, please tell me. Please open the book and write down over here e to the power infinity, p to the power infinity quickly. Huh?
ठीक है.
Please write on this. Have you written?
हाँ जी.
E to the power infinity, p to the power infinity,
P
right?
to the power infinity.
Practice to the power infinity. Is it clear?
ठीक है.
Done this part. So this is a very important portion we have to know, that when you're to talk about this part, right? That's a very important portion we are trying to line, right? Understood this part? Any question, please tell me. Right now, how to name it? This part is named as a substituent. Is it clear? Do you get my point?
हाँ जी.
This part is named as a substituent, right? Substituent. Where you have got bridging oxygen over here, right? Substituent.
Okay.
As what? If you are getting 1 carbon, it will be methyl. If it is 2 carbon, it will be ethyl. 3 carbon, it will be propyl. Understood? 4 carbon, it
Okay.
will be butyl. Got it? Is it clear
Got
to
it.
you? 4 carbon, it will be butyl, and so on. This part is named as a salt, right? If there is 2 carbon, it will be 1 carbon, it will be methanoate. You can write down, huh? I will send the videos to you. Methanoate. 2 carbon, it will be ethanoate. Understood? Fine. Understood. 3 carbon, it will
Okay.
be propanoate. Understood? Is it
Okay.
clear to you? O8, salt. This part of the C double bond O. This part is named as a salt. Is it clear to you?
Okay.
You get my point? So this is a very important portion we have to learn, that when you talk about this part, right? This is a very important portion we have to learn over here, right? Any guesses? Please tell me. Anything question?
What?
Are you okay?
No.
Fine. This is fine. Absolutely. So now if you see that, when you're talking about this part, you now know a very important thing over here, that whenever we are seeing this name, can you name this? Can you name this quickly?
What?
Name this.
This is
Myth,
ethanoic.
myth. We have to start from this side, right? To start from this side. Meth, eth, prop. Got it?
Okay.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Is clear? Meth, eth, prop. Understood? Fine.
It'll be
Meth, eth, prop. Propyl,
propyl.
propyl. Then this side is what? Meth and eth. I'm doing a different color. That'll be better, right? Meth, eth. So this side will be called as O8. Methanoate if 1 carbon, ethanoate if 2 carbon, propanoate if 3 carbons.
It'll be propyl ethanoate.
Ethanoate. Is it clear? Easy now? Get my point over here?
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
can you name this quickly? What will be this name? This name. How to catch a ester? This is ester, right? C double
This
bond
is
O,
it.
which is bridging
Huh.
oxygen. Esters is used where? Can you tell me where is ester in your house? Without esters, it's
Uh,
very difficult for us to live, right?
esters
Esters in the
esters
perfumes.
have this हाँ
Perfume.
फिर fruity smell होती है.
Perfumes are esters, isn't it?
Yeah, fruity smell.
Perfume will be esters, right? Perfumes are esters. Is it clear to you?
Esters, okay.
Perfumes are esters. So that's the thing you have to know, right? Perfumes. That's the ester, right? Is it
Okay.
clear? Perfumes will be ester. So this is a very important part when we talk about this part, right? All the perfumes which are using are ester, right?
Are ester, okay.
Right? Are
So,
esters. So that's a
so,
very important portion we have to learn, right?
okay,
So how do you name this? Tell me, how do you name this?
This,
Myth. See, I'm marking red. So you have to name it
हाँ,
from here, right? Myth.
eth,
It. So this will be methyl,
ethyl,
ethyl, propyl,
ethyl,
the ethyl. Then
ethyl,
on the right hand side, meth.
ethyl,
As just
eth,
do like this, huh? Just to
hmm,
mark the dots. One, meth, eth, prop. So this side will
ethyl
be propanoate, O8,
propanoid,
propanoate, है ना?
propanoid,
Ethyl
propanoid.
propanoate, like the we've tell, right? Is it clear to you? This part is clear.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's a very important part we say. So we know that in this reaction, what the catalyst we use? We use a acid catalyst, right? This is a catalyst. Underline this, huh? Sulfuric acid is a catalyst, right? And why
Sulfuric
esters?
acid.
Yeah, sulfuric acid used as a catalyst. Catalysts are those which speeds up the rate of reaction but does not get used up in the reaction, right? Clear to you? Now, can you do these questions quickly? Do
This
you have the
one,
pen?
okay.
Do you have a pen? Do you have a pen with you?
Yes, I
Okay,
have.
thank you so much. Just join this. I'll be just 1 second. Is ethanol oxidized, reduced, or to make ethanoic acid? So ethanolysis.
Is ethanol oxidized.
Ethanol, then ethanoic acid is this. So see, you can count the number of oxygen also which is coming inside.
Oxygen, yeah.
Oxygen is increasing, right? So addition of
So
oxygen,
it is, yeah, so it is oxidized.
oxidized, right? Name the catalyst used in esters. Tell me.
Catalyst used in ester is
It's
sulfuric
just
acid.
sulfuric
Nahi,
acid, right? Sulfuric acid. Yes,
sulfuric
yes,
acid.
perfect, perfect. Name the starting compound. This is good, right? Name the starting
In
compound.
the
So,
starting compound,
so we are getting right down this. Can you draw ethyl ethanoate quickly? To do this, methyl propanate, do it quickly. Draw,
ethyl,
draw this methyl,
methyl.
methyl propanate. Yeah, do it.
Okay, okay, तो पहले प्रोपेनेट सी टू meth eth prop sir ऐसे sir is this
Yeah, see, you're doing a mistake over here. You're what? O, right? It's a O over here, right? Isn't it? O, right? O, clear? O.
oh
Understood?
okay
Then a bridging oxygen. Then you have got then got methyl means what? This will be methyl. Right hand
this will
side
be
of the
methyl,
bridging.
okay,
Right. The carbon has got four hands, right? Carbon has got
this
four.
is methyl, okay.
Methyl, now propanoate you have drawn. Methyl, ethyl, propan. Can you fill up the hands with four hands of carbon? Count 10, right? Is it clear? Now can you tell me that what is the starting compounds we use? We have to break it here, right? Break it here. This comes from the alcohol, right? Clear? Understood?
Okay,
And this comes from the carboxylic acid, right? Right.
carboxylic acid.
So what we get? We take this, right? OH, and we take what? We take this, right? OH. Clear? Understood? Clear? Right?
OH, wait,
Isn't it? This
wait,
is the
wait,
part
wait.
we break. We add hydrogen over here, and here we add OH, right?
तो बेसिकली यहाँ पर हम ऐसे H लिख देते हैं ना.
हाँ H लिख देते और यहाँ पे we have to write OH, right? यहाँ पे ठीक है, to get the starting compounds. So this is meth, eth, propanoic acid and
Why do we have to
ethanol.
write OH here if we are breaking this one?
Yeah. Because reaction was like that, right? Reaction was like that, right? That what we take? We take a condensation reaction, and the OH group over here and the H group over here, they get eliminated as H2. And where the bonds forms? From here to here, right? Clear? From here to here. Is it clear? Just I'm showing to that book. You can understand better. Wait, hold on. See, can you see this? We have to take, if we take this ester, what we do? We have to break it over here. Huh? Understood? Understood? We are breaking it over here. What we
Yes,
add?
yes.
We add H, and over here OH. See?
OH.
Understood this part because OH goes away and
Okay, so
H
can't
goes
we
away.
just straight away write before H here only, like before?
Before you can write, you have to, they're asking the what is the starting compounds. They have given you the
Okay.
ester. What's the starting compound? This is the 90% above marks will be coming from
So
you.
starting amount में they'll just give us propyl, ethanoate, and then
Yeah.
they'll ask
Then
us.
you have
So
to,
we'll
what you
straight
do,
away write
you draw the displaced formula first, like this, displaced formula. It's very important.
as in like we can get this without the displayed formula also. So we can just write ethanol and propanoic acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can write what? This will be the alcohol, right?
Propanoic acid. No, this will be
Wait,
the
see, wait, just one minute.
Oh,
You
this will
write
be
down the
the.
displaced formula. There's no hurry
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We don't have to make any mistakes. We know that the right hand, write down the displaced formula, right? And if you forget to write the displaced formula, this comes from the alcohol, right? You can write down alcohol.
Alcohol. Okay, the first
And
part is from alcohol.
propanol, and this is a ethanoic acid, and carboxylic acid. That's it. Clear? Understood? So what you do, you do till over here, right? Fine. Just 1 minute.